I extend a very warm welcome to you. I have to be grateful for your presence this morning. This moment, this early morning will be cherished by some of us because this is the time that the site was blessed. And it's important to start everything in the name of God. We start the rest of our journey in this place. Thank you.
This is a short passage on the importance of education from the Baha'i writings. Man is the supreme talisman. Lack of a proper education, however, hath deprived him of that which he doth inherently possess. Through a word proceeding out of the mouth of God, he was called into being. By one word more, he was guided to recognize the source of his education. By yet another word, his station and destiny was safeguarded. The great being Messiah, regard man as a mine rich in gems of esteemable value. Education can alone cause it to reveal its treasures and enable mankind to benefit therefrom.
Tēnā kātou katoa.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Welcome everyone to the dedication ceremony for Skills Update's new building. My name's Nura Tayefi. I'm going to be your MC for this morning's program. The program is going to be a celebration of the journey of Skills Update over the past 25 years. It's also a celebration of diversity, and the dedication program today will involve the bringing together of strands from many different cultures. And that tapestry reflects Skills Update and the richness of its staff, its students, and the community that it serves. We're going to begin this morning with a waiata from the Manukau Baha'i Choir.
Kia ora mai tātou. Kia ora mai tātou e tūtaki i konei, i tēnei ata. Ko hau, te mea, ke te painga tēnei whare wānanga, te pukenga, whakapāriki pukenga. Nō reira, whenei taku karakia, o tēnei wānanga. Can you please stand and sing this hymn with us? Those of you, if you know the words. atua. Ko koe te tō mātou matua. No reira, āmene ke kumuti ke te tō mātou kariki e tēnei wā. Kia ora mai, tātou.
Thank you to Kaumatua Horace Hohepa for leading us in that karakia. Our first speaker is Farzbud Tayefi. Farzbud is my father, and together with my mother, Sumbul Tayefi, a co-founder of Skills Update. Farzbud was born in Iran, but spent many years studying, living, and working in the Pacific, and in particular in Samoa. He came to New Zealand in the 1980s, and Skills Update was founded in the early 1990s. It's really evolved and grown since that time, and Farzbud's going to share with us a little bit of that history.
I extend a warm welcome to all of you. This is a great privilege for us, for a Skills Update, to have you here this morning. In fact, for us, it is historical. It is a turning point. New Zealand occupies a special place because New Zealand has become the largest Polynesian city in the world. Not only that, New Zealand today is the second largest city with the most racially diversified population. We have more than 300 different ethnicities that live in New Zealand. A Skill Update has not been an exception to this statistic. We have more than 23 different nationalities that work here and many different racial backgrounds that study in a Skills Update. We started in 1992, but we have trained some 40,000 students. 40,000 students have graduated from a Skills Update. But I have to say, a Skills Update is nothing but it's a staff. A Skills Update is a collection of 130 dedicated people who want to make a difference to the life of their students. And really our pride and joy is not the building, but the people that achieved what they have achieved in the last 27 years. We are now offering from level 2 to level 7 trainings, and so students can aspire to greater heights than from low-paying jobs to high-paying jobs. And this is our aim and our desire, that they narrow the gap, and we hope not only learning trade skills, but also learning literacy, numeracy, and above that, values and standards. Thank you for it.
It's a great pleasure for me to introduce our next speaker, an individual who's had an enormous influence in Mangere and in the wider South Auckland community. Aupito Towhai Sir William Seal has a reputation for being a strong advocate for the rights of working class New Zealanders, and is known for his passion for the people of Mangere. Prior to joining the House of Representatives, he served as Manukau City Councillor, representing the Otara ward, and in 2004 was selected as the chair of the Planning Committee by Barry Curtis, who was at that time the Mayor of Manukau. In October 2007, Len Brown appointed Seo as Deputy Mayor, making him the first Pacific Islander to hold that position.
The academics tell us that in 20 years' time, 40% of today's jobs will not be around. And so, what do we need to do? And when I look around at Māngere, and it's a place that I call the land of the young, beautiful, and gifted, home of world champions, we have one of the highest youth population here in Māngere, and many of our young people realize and recognize their talents, recognize the skills, and have dreams and aspirations, and are able to reach out for it. But there are a few that struggle. And so, from time to time, it's mainstream education doesn't seem to cut it for them. One of the challenges that we have as a country is that our education system continues to be based on the Industrial Revolution. And yet we are living in a time and age of smart technology revolution. And so when I see on the screens here electrical engineering, electronics technology, and a bunch of other courses, that's so relevant, so important. But I know that many of our young people tell me, it's like, why don't you go to school? I said, Mum and Dad can't afford it. No, I acknowledge the free courses that you provide. But government has a role to play in that. You know, the economy seems to be doing well, but for most of working people in the South Side, we don't seem to be experiencing how well that economy is. So education becomes important. So I come back to skills update. Facet, I know your commitment is genuine, and I love you for that. And I want to thank you for your ongoing commitment, not only to Māngere, but the people of South Auckland. And I really mean that, because it's that kind of commitment that inspires the rest of us to get behind you and support you and do all that we can to make sure that our workforce have the skills and the qualification that they need in the years ahead. Kia kaha, may our Father in heaven continue to bless you, Facet, and your family and the team here at Skills Update. Soifua.
Our last speaker this morning is Sam Alavi, who I'd like to introduce to you. He is the Chief Executive of Future Skills, and also involved with in a joint venture with Otago Polytechnic, running an international school in Auckland. Many, many years ago, Sam came to New Zealand and worked as an operations manager for Skills Update. So he's here to share with us some of his insights about education, and also to talk about the journey of Skills Update.
In '94, when I joined Skills Update, they had a very humble beginning in Takanini, a small operation in Takanini with about 50 students, and a smaller operation still in New Lynn with about 24 students. I've watched it grow. I've watched it develop and evolve into what it is today. And that's magnificent. And I'd like to congratulate Farsbot and Sombo for their dedication to this cause. And it is a cause, the work that they do. I know, again, from my experience in education over the last 20 odd years, that facilities and building and spaces do make a significant contribution to how education occurs and how learning occurs. But it's, at the end of the day, the most fundamental factor is a relationship between the teacher and the student. Doesn't matter what changes to policy, to education, to names, to systems, the people that we deal with are the same, and their needs are fundamentally the same. And that is to make sure that they gain the capabilities that the world of work needs. And that's what makes Skills Update successful, is that they focus on building the capabilities of their students. I wish you well. Congratulations again. And I look forward to the day when this building is full of students. Greetings.
That brings us to the end of the formal part of our program. We now have some musical performances, some more songs from the choir, and we also have a performance from a kapa haka group, Te Kura Kaupapa Māori Orohe o Mangere, and also a song from Sombo Taipi.
Kia inu ai tātou, kia tātou katoa. Te ata whai o tō tātou nei ariki a iu kraiti, mā te aroha o te atua, me te whiwhinga taitanga ki te wairua tapu, ake, amene.
Panginoon, maraming salamat sa 27 taon na ipinagkaloob mo sa aming organisasyon upang makapagbigay serbisyo sa aming komunidad. Kami ay patuloy na nagagalak sa marami pang araw, buwan, taon at dekada na ang aming kumpanya, sampulan ng lahat ng miyembro ay makapaglingkod at maitaas ang antas ng kapasidad, kompetensiya at edukasyon ng aming mga estudyante.
Уважаемые дамы и господа, благодарим за ваше присутствие на нашем грандиозном открытии. Надеемся на светлое будущее и стабильный рост. Да хранит Господь компанию Skills Update и его членов. Спасибо.
Bože naš, mi se zahvaljujemo za ovu školu i za zadnjih 27 godina što su nam blagoslovio sa dobrovoljnosti i duhom. Amen.
Kemuni nakalau vinakabakalevu. Nomuni kaukawa vinakabakalevu. Nakambani na Skills Update Training Institute, we carry no more blessings. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryashu Sharvada Gajanana Bhuta Ganadi Sevitam Kavita Jambhu Falcharu Bhakshanam Umasutam Sokha Vinashkarkam Namami Vigneshwar Padapankajam Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Par Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha तुम्हें हो माता च पिता तुम्हें हो बंधु च सिखा तुम्हें हो विद्या द्रविणम तुम्हें हो शर्वम मम देव देवा ओम शांति शांति शांति
感谢大家光临，愿我们有更美好的明天。谢谢。
Pawhitai lea tua e loa lofa ono ua mai lea ngaluenga o le hole skills update. Whaamou manuia mai I le au whai ngaluenga o nā swafa Yesu. Amen.
Heavenly Father, you have heard our prayers and we give you thanks for providing this building to share with your people. Your word is a lamp to our feet and a light to our path. Thank you that we can live in your light and walk in your truth. May the things that you have revealed and thoughts that we have shared dwell in our hearts and stir us to action. In Jesus' name, Amen.
ای پروردگار قوتی بخش که تا مقاومت قبایل بسیط زمین نماییم و قدرتی بخش که چون بحر محیط موج بر ساحل شرق و غرب زنیم.
On behalf of my family, I'd like to thank you all for your presence here today. You've filled this building with prayers, with words of wisdom, with music, and with hope for the future. It's now ready to fulfill its destiny. Skills Update would like to invite you to join up for some refreshments, and please feel free to have a look around.